Well, hello everyone. My name is David and I am a student pilot. And today I'm in Orlando, MCO. I'm not connected to Vatsim today, but I am going to do some SIDs and Stars flying out of Orlando. So I'm just practicing some IFR. I know it's not real. I'm just mostly doing more trying to get this stabilized in my GTN 750. I had this loaded, and I believe after I did a flight already, and when it came back, it did everything totally different. So we did have the Piglet 4 arrival into 3, but I just want to check something else here. We have the McCoy. The McCoy goes out to, let's just get this here so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Unfortunately, the GTN 750, the last update I have is 6-7 months ago, so most of the updated information is not in here. So if we go to here in this airport information now, you can see we're over here at the GA ramp on the west side of Orlando International, closer to 36 left. But if we go to, oh, actually I can just go to overview. I did the McCoy transition, the SID. I did McCoy, because if you see here, this is the Orlando, which you can use. You can go to the Orlando VOR and then capture, I think it's the Piglet 6. That's for the ARN Piglet 6. Let me see something. Check out all the arrivals. So that won't, those 3 will not work. That's coming out west from Tampa. That's coming out from east side. This is south side from Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. This is the least 2. That's just coming out of Leesburg and the middle part of the state, Ocala, coming down on here. The Mini 5 is for the west, I believe. Yep, it is. And then the only one that would make sense is if we take off of 36 left, come up out of the Orlando VOR, and then we can join the Tawana and then back down. The only thing I found out that was that my GTN 750 was not up to date. It was not up to date. None of these matched at all. So, so as you can see, I had this up here. It's the Piglet 4, and if we go back to here, it's the Piglet 6. So I had to make some modifications into here. As you can see here, Digger, I have it here. Tawana, I mean, if I was coming around, I could, you know, you can come around through here. If we were connected to Vatsim, they would, you know, as filed, or they would tell us direct Tawana and down. But as you can see, the waypoints are totally different. And then at Waven, I don't even have that at all. The way it shows on the Piglet 4, the Piglet 4 runs past this waypoint all the way down, and then makes it the transition into 3.6, and I put 3.6 right, but that was the reason why. Let's do that. Let's preview. So if we take off out of 3.6 Orlando VOR, if we wanted to go to Guano and fly, or just after the VOR, we can go direct to Tawana and then down back, and then join the final for the 3.6 RNAV for Orlando. I mean, I truly believe doing this, it would be better flying long distance or just going like from here to Jacksonville, and it actually integrate with Vatsim. It would be a lot easier than just trying to do a pattern work. I was telling me I must have did something on here. Map is procedures to McCoy, departure to Orlando. I want Alright, let's see. I'm going to do an intersection departure. And let's see how that works out. Take this off and go to my SIDs, to McCoy. Well, make sure we have our flaps on there. We're going to just do 3,000. Let's just get this set up on here. 3,000. We are going from 3.6. Get her ready on here. 2992. We do have our, oh, let me turn something off here. Give me 1 second. Let me just get some things situated here. Okay, so everything put on here so I can have it. And we are going to do an actually intersection departure. And if we were traveling, of course, we would ask Vatsim and the control tower for intersection departure, 7 Delta Romeo, out of E Echo, and we have plenty of runway remaining, plenty. We are on the right tank, and we're close to the airport. We have plenty of fuel. I believe in the real world they're taking off of runway 18 right, left. Like I said, I'm just trying to get this.
Approaching 36 left.
And
On runway 36 left.
all right, all good. That's why I had to do. I had to make sure these were back on because I had to turn off that what you saw me before, and it turns off my beacons and everything off when I'm flying. I have to try to fix that. All right, we're all good. Sit on here. And full power. Everything's still in the green. Airspeed's alive. Climb. Let's bring the gear up. I know we still had enough runway, but gear's up. Above 4 to 500. Flaps are up. And we are continuing. All right, let's see. Engage, arm, nav. And what did I set this up? Let's do 700. Engage, it's catching. Throttle back a little bit while we still continue our climb. Alright, so our first is Orlando, or 4 nautical miles, and we're supposed to be above this airport, and this Orlando Executive 2000. I would definitely make it over Orlando Executive above 2000. Over the top. we're still doing pretty good. Make sure this thing is going to be capturing the altitude of 3,000. Engage arm. There we're at 3,000. Alright, so cruising and we'll set flying outside airport. Nice view of Central Florida and true Earth. Alright, so let's just go here. Just fly out of here. Let's say if we are going to, I know I have to use the other because there's not a Piglet 4. $3,000 feet. That was the one that we were telling you about. But we're gonna actually go here so we don't have to go all the way. Getting vectored again. Here we go, vectored. Direct to Wana. I did something wrong there. Or did I hit direct? Did I not do that? No, I did not. I only activated it. If I was going from another waypoint, if I was going from, um, if I was coming from this waypoint and activated, I just hit activate and it was already not capturing, so. Still looking good. Match, match. 3,000. 2.5. Alright, so we are coming up on the Piglet 4, but on the, since it's not up to date, I have to use the Piglet 6 RNAV arrival. So it was briefed to Tawana. At that time, we should be at 4,000 feet. For argument's sake, we're at 3,000 just for some training, and then from Dirks to Spider is 10.2 miles. Then we should be at 3,000 feet. Spider to Waven at 3,000. Then turn to 095, and then capture. We're not doing ILS, but then capture for either 36 left or 36 right for a procedure turn in there. See what we have. Once we get to that point, back, procedure 36 LS. I thought I put this down to 36 left. 36 left, load approach. We're going to do it. Approach. Into 36 left. We're not going to go as far out. There's at 1600. Let's continue. This is why it's called practice. Should be looking at Orlando to our left here. Let's check. Disney to our right. See if we can find Disney out here real quick. I think this is MGM. Oh, here it is. There's Disney World. And there's the castle. Too bad it's closed for a while now. All right. Let's brief. We are doing the 36 left. As I can see here. Alright, so we do have exam bend was supposed to be at 4,000. Ambi with 3,000. Birdie at 1,600. 2 nautical miles before 36 left from Rootney. Decision height 412. Actually 293. Elevation is 96. Final approach course is 005. Missed approach. Climb to 500, then climbing left, turn left, and then climb to 3,000, and direct to more, to Dunmore, and then hold and climb, and continue to climb and hold at 3,000. Alright. Briefing on there. More will be at turn left. Since I don't have BNAV, it will not drop. I have to do it myself on there. So the next ambi should be at 3,000, which we are. And we will turn and activate ambient coming into a different, not direct, and we can't turn 90, so we have to ensure that we are good. We're not going to go all the way to the final and then turn. We're going to go into ambi. I know it read it over here. I didn't hit direct. And I know I have to do my and we're still good. 3,000. Now, last time I hit direct to final, there it goes, the course. Should be straighten out, and we should be coming in right here. Ambi at 3, and then our next step, it should be at 1,600. So we will drop her down to 1,600. It looks like we're gonna just come right here, and then Birdie should be 1,600. 500. And from, we have to drop 4.4 miles on there. So engage arm. And let's start dropping and descending into our, and we are going kind of quick here. Going to hit approach. And we are on the glide slope. Captured. $1,600. We are at 2,300. And we'll keep descending, and there we're at close to 3 miles out from the airport. 2000. '19. 1700. 1600 at Birdie. And we're still continuing. Everything's still good. At Rootney. Continuing. First notch of flaps. Coming up to Rootney at supposed to be 780. We're at 900. We still have pretty good here. We're at 800. 8 seconds before we get to the final. Still in the green.
Approaching 3, 6, left.
700. We're good. Continuing. Everything's still in the green. And we're supposed to be at 293. $500. All right. Let's see how we are and lined up. 400 feet. Decision altitude was 293. Marker beacon would have been right around through here when we would have made if we couldn't rain the runway. Airplane is mine. Airfield in sight. Autopilot off. Continuing. Still looking good. Airspeed's still good. Everything's still in the green. Nice landing. Well, that was great, guys. Just wanted to do a quick practice flight out of Orlando. Just almost like a VFR close pattern work, but just utilizing instrument. Go over here to the GA ramp. And we would clean her up around this point after this. Holding short line. Make sure all of our lights would have been off. Land. Just taxi. Nav. Beacon stays on. Strobes off. And ground 7 Delta Romeo. No Vatsim today, guys. Just going over here to the FBO and just park. And just call it quits for today. It's Saturday. Didn't do any flying last night, so just wanted to do a quick flight. Just brush up, keep on practicing, because I just got my IFR from Vatstar, the 2 parts, part 1 and 2, and just wanted to continue studying and practicing. So it's on there. Alright guys, well, quick little flight, nothing too long, appreciate it. And again, thank you so much. I actually want to see that landing before I go away. Let's just see that landing real quick. Let's check out this landing. Looking good. Not too bad. Maybe that's where I took the autopilot off right there. Let's see if I planted this like a farmer, or was it a butter landing? You guys figure this out here. That was a good landing. I call it a butter. I think it was a butter. Nice and smooth. All the way to the taxi. No brakes. Company brakes, but when they're personal brakes, you let it ride all the way down to the end, so you don't use them. Alright guys, well again, thank you so much for joining. Again, my name is David, student pilot, and hopefully when this all finishes, this big epidemic that we've been having, I can finish my private pilot's license and do my check ride. You guys have a wonderful day.